Regular audio you guys are hearing right now from the camera, it's not that good. So I actually got a new microphone that I was gonna clip on, but what I'm realizing is this is not working. I think I got the wrong external mic. So what we have to do before we get started with this video is I have to make a run to Best Buy. Luckily it's 2 minutes away from my place. So we're gonna go to Best Buy and we're gonna buy a new microphone. Let's go to Best Buy. Let's Oh, it's cold! Ah! Oh, it's cold. Oh. Ah, it's cold. It is a pretty chilly day in the state of Maryland. It is 32 degrees. Oh. Best Buy. Do you have like the clip-on ones? Scavenger hunt, bro.
Around here. That's what it says in the anagram? Yo,
okay.
Have you seen the Sony on here?
None of the employees can find the mic. Oh.
There you go.
Thank you. Hey. Brother.
Bro. Alright, there you go. You can try it out right now if you want.
Good looks, bro.
Yeah.
Sweet. My man, yeah.
Alright, awesome. All yours.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, of course.
All right, peace out, bro.
Take care.
Right. Wow, why is it so, it's, oh. All right, guys, just got the new microphone. Price matched it, saved a couple bucks too, and this actually works with the Zoom recorder. So I'm super excited now because now we can finally get to the video. Hi, how's it going? Good. Cold, I feel you on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So prior to me filming this video, it turns out I actually have over 1 million points. What I wanted to do originally with this video was make a series on how much I was spending, the welcome bonuses I was trying to get, and really just document my journey on getting 1 million credit card points. I actually had no idea until I opened my bank accounts. I added up everything and I have over 1 million points right now. So instead of doing a series on how to get 1 million points, because I literally cannot do that anymore, I'm gonna make a series on how to get 2 million points, or maybe even 3 or 4 or 5, all organically, no cheating or anything like that. And for anyone who doesn't know exactly how much credit card points are worth, they're worth quite a bit. So we value credit card points at 1 cent per point. I could cash that out for over $10,000 right now. If we value those credit card points at 2 cents per point, that's about $20,000 right now. And it's actually not uncommon for people to actually get redemptions of 5 cents per point. So if we do that, that's about $50,000. What I'm gonna do in this series is really go over some of the techniques that I use in terms of getting more points. Some things I recommend you guys to do if you guys wanna get 1 million points someday. So this is gonna be the full video on that. Please be patient with me in terms of the audio and things like that. I'm still just figuring out all this YouTube stuff. Even a year later and 35,000 subscribers later, I'm still figuring out a lot of stuff, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning by another video. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope that I can provide you guys some value today. So let's get right into it. This is the number that I added everything up to. I have 1,129,405 points. In case I actually have 500 UR points. With American Express, I have close to 400,000. With the Marriott Bonvoy, I have 143,000. And then the World of Hyatt, I'm getting my 50,000 points. So I actually recently got the World of Hyatt card, I think about a month or maybe 5 weeks ago. And I actually just hit the welcome bonus for that. For the World of Hyatt card, I was able to spend the $6,000 within that 1 month. So it says I only have 25 or 30,000 points with them right now, but I know I have an extra 25,000 points coming in with them. And I did have a lot of things going out this month, but really for the next few months, I'm gonna focus more on budgeting and just cooling down. So how did I get a majority of the points I have now to have over 1 million points, and how long have I been doing this for? I think I really started getting into the credit card game about 2 years ago, and that really allowed me to figure out different ways for me to optimize my spending. Yes, knowing which card to use in which type of scenario is gonna allow you to get a lot of points, but it's really not gonna be the factor that allows you to get millions and millions of points. I did not MS, I did not do some shady stuff where I'm buying gift cards, reloading it, and things like that. All this spend is organic. Most of this actually came from my first business. So I would say about the 500,000 points I have with Chase actually came from running the ads on my Facebook profile. So with my prior businesses, I actually spent, I think, close to $120,000 my first year on Facebook ads. I spent a lot of money, not with just my business, but with other businesses as well too. And I would just actually have them reimburse me for the advertisements that I would do. Very easy way. I would use different cards like the Chase Ink cards, but I would never really just focus on getting like the small percentage. I would always put different credit cards on those accounts just so I can get those giant welcome bonuses. Now, most of you guys may know that I preach this a lot on my channel. I focus more on getting the welcome bonuses because I'm not too worried about the minimum spend requirement that I may not be able to hit. I know I can hit these minimum spend requirements. I'll just buy stuff for my business. I'll run ads for different companies, and I'm in close contact with people who are in the business space. So for me, I know I can spend a lot of money on these cards. It's just a matter of which card I want to spend that money on. Now, because I have all the Chase Ink business cards and I have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, I have the Chase Freedom, the Freedom Unlimited, those cards really just allowed me to get at least up to 200 to 300,000. Now, the rest of the organic spend I did really adds up to that 500,000 amount for the ultimate reward points that I have. Now, the next on my list is going to be the American Express MR points. With that, I actually got a lot of help from the welcome bonuses as well too. I signed up for the Platinum card and the Business Platinum card this year just so I can maximize my points. I got a 60,000 point offer on my personal Platinum card, and I got a 100,000 point offer on my Business Platinum card. For the personal Platinum card, I think I only had to spend $5,000 on that card, and then on the Business Platinum card, I had to spend $10,000 on that card. I actually got a personalized call from a senior card representative where they gave me an adjusted offer. I wanted the Business Platinum card because of WeWork and because of the Dell benefit and the content I can make on this channel, but there's no way I could spend $25,000 in 3 months. So for anyone who's new to the channel, if you didn't know, my channel actually got a lot of traction and started to blow up because of the American Express Gold card. I had no affiliates back then. I was a nobody. So all I did was put my referral for the Gold card in the link in the description of my bio. And I think within like the first couple days, this is a card that everyone wanted to get once they actually came out with a revamp and made it metal. So I added that in the link in the description, and that's actually been giving me a lot of my referrals for the Gold card. Now, because the American Express Gold card was able to give me 4x back on food and dining, I was able to accumulate a good amount of points because a lot of my spend is actually that. And when I go out with friends, I usually do the Venmo technique where I put my card down for the bill. As long as I trust them, if they're close friends and I know they'll pay me back, I just have people Venmo me instead. It's really an easy way for you guys to accumulate a lot of points too. So doing that puts me at about 936,107 points. Now, I'm gonna include my Marriott Bonvoy business card in there. I have 143,000 points with them. When this card first came out, they had a limited edition offer. First year annual fee was waived. And then on top of that, you get 100,000 Marriott Bonvoy points. Now with that added up, I'm well over 1 million points, but I'm gonna add the World of Hyatt to this too. That's an additional 50,000 plus points. Doing that puts me at about 1.1 million credit card points. I'm not gonna factor in the cash back I get because I do get a lot of cash back because when I shop on Amazon, which is what I primarily do, I use the Amazon Business Prime card for that and I get 5% back. The only times I use other point earning cards is if it's like a rotating card. So if the Chase Freedom earns me 5% for that category for that quarter, then I'll prefer to use that instead of the Amazon Business Prime card. But generally, I'm actually going to be using my cashback category cards in the times that I really want to maximize that 1 or or 2%, regardless of what the point transfer currency could be. What I normally do with my cash back that I get from some of those cards is at the end of the year, that's what I actually use to buy people gifts and stuff. So I was able to buy like a TV and a good amount of different presents and gifts that I got from the cash back. I have a whole bunch of gift cards too, from the Uber, Visa, Barclays card that I had before. With those cards, it's about $25 increments, and you can do it as many times as you want until you liquidate the amount of cash back you have in that account. With the Uber Barclays card, I definitely got well over $500 in cash back because that used to be my primary card when I first got into the credit card game. The Uber Visa Barclays card, before they nerfed it, was actually one of my favorite cards out there. I had that paired with the Discover It card, which I matched for that first year cashback bonus. Now, because we hit this goal, I think a great goal for us to have is to get 2 million points. Now, my main strategy in getting as many points as possible starts with two things: offense and defense. And this is something I talked about previously on my channel when it comes to fighting off debt. If I blow all my points, I'm obviously not gonna be able to get 1 million points. I'm pretty conservative about the points I use, and I rarely use my points when I travel. If it's a business trip, then I'm definitely gonna use cash because I know I can deduct that from my taxes. The only times I will use my points is if my family needs to go on a trip and I can't deduct that as like a business trip, or if it's something that I'm gonna get really high value from. So if I'm trying to go to Bali or Bora Bora or take one of Ask Sebi's premium luxury trips, then this is something I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna use my points because it'll make more sense if I do that, if I get like a 5 to 10x conversion on the points I use compared to the cash back that I would get. Now, with all those things being said, I am conservative with my points. I rarely use my points, and I know a lot of my friends would actually complain like, Brian, you have a lot of points. How come you never want to use it? I just don't want to. I just want to keep getting as many points. I want to hoard as many as I want, and it may not be the wisest decision, but if you guys are not signing up for those self-refer links, if you guys aren't manufacturer spending, if you guys aren't trying to hack the whole system, and you're using credit cards the way they should be, there's no reason for you not to hoard for a giant Pacific Coast rainy tropical storm. I just like knowing that if I wanted to go anywhere in this world for months and months and I wouldn't have to pay a single dime, it's just nice knowing that in the back of my head. And I think as humans, we really have this psychology and this idea that we want things that we cannot get. And this really applies to travel as well too. I remember I wanted to travel so much when I had no money and no points. That's the most I wanted to travel. But when you start making more money, when you start having more points and you know you can travel anywhere you want in the world without having to pay anything for a while, for me, that makes me not want to travel as much. For me, I really enjoy being in the comfort of my own home, going to the gym, making these videos, and just focusing on my business. The times that I go out, it really throws me out of my rhythm. And I really don't know if this is a thing with just me. Maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about too, but when I travel, I'm not in my rhythm. I'm not on my time management schedule. I'm not on the goals that I should be on. So for me personally, I really don't enjoy taking those trips if it comes to actually bettering my career. I prefer to actually stay in, hoard my points, focus on my business, and really take this YouTube channel to the next level. Now, with that being said, that's really the defense part of it, but with offense, it comes three things: maximizing the cashback categories. This relates to all those trifecta videos I did. If you guys have no idea what maximizing cashback categories is about, watch any of my trifecta videos. That's the whole point of a trifecta. Number two thing is gonna be the welcome bonus. Now, welcome bonuses offer you a lot of points, especially if you do a lot of natural spending. Now, welcome bonus isn't something you guys want to focus on if you don't spend that much money, because it's going to force you to spend more money and possibly get you into credit card debt. So it's kind of like a meter. You want to push that meter as hard as you can, but as soon as you go over the red line for that meter, that's when you could actually go and break down and lose all the value. So we have optimizing your cashback categories. We have welcome bonuses. The next third way for you guys to accumulate a lot of points and get to that 1 million point level is really to optimize that refer a friend program. I now have friends and family that come up to me and ask me like, Brian, what credit card do I get started with? Like, do you have any affiliate links? Do you have any referral links that I could use? And that's when I use my refer a friend program. It's for people that I actually know in person. That's something I recommend you guys to check out as well too, if you guys want to get a lot of points, because if you guys have just 3 or 4 or even 5 friends and you guys get them in this passion, you get them to build a lot of points as well, travel the whole world for free. It's just an easy way for everyone to benefit as well. But yeah, guys, that really was my video on how to get over 1 million points right there. the technique really isn't anything crazy at all. I think what is more crazy is people who are able to get 1 million points within a span of like a couple months, because that usually means you're either gaming the system or you're just spending a lot of money on a business or maybe whatever job that you have. So really, if you guys want to just get 1 million points, just don't spend your points and focus on getting new credit cards. It's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, but I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys know how many points you guys have? Because I'm pretty surprised about how many I have. This is not a flex thing. I don't care about how many points I have. I don't even use my points. To me, points is just a currency that I really don't feel. Now, I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. Where are you in your credit card journey? Did you start a couple months ago? Did you start maybe 2-3 years ago? How many points do you guys have now? What amount are you sitting on? What do you guys think I should do with my points? I don't want to spend it. I like keeping it, but I know obviously it's good to use those points every now and then. Really, my take on this is if I'm getting such a very, very, very good deal on something, then I will use my points if I get a higher conversion. But for the most part, I'm just going to keep them. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I want to hear how many points you guys have. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this aesthetic of a video. I'm still working out a couple things here and there. I have no idea how this mic is gonna turn out, and I have no idea exactly if I hope I was in focus too, because I know that triggers a lot of people. I think I'm gonna get a new camera lens as well, so I don't have to worry about manually changing this all the dang time, because when it's like this, I know a lot of people tend to get annoyed. So I just hope that you guys are patient with me during this process where I try to actually just improve the quality here and there with my video. I still gotta add background stuff and do things here and there just because I know that's what will just improve my channel. But guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested at all in any of the cards I mentioned and you guys wanna get started with your credit card journey, you guys can check out the affiliate links down below. I do get a commission off of those credit cards, but it really does support the channel without you guys having to lose anything. There's no obligation to use those links. If you guys have friends or family members who have credit cards as well, go ahead and ask them for that refer a friend link. But if you guys don't have any friends or family members that are into the credit card game and you guys want to support the channel, this is a free, easy way for you guys to be able to do that. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Make sure you guys drop a like if you guys have not yet already. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys have not yet subscribed to the gang. And I hope I see you guys in the next one. Peace.